Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why. Because today, all you have to do is just be yourself. But also confident, that's important. And interesting, approachable, easy to talk to, but most of all, just be yourself. That's that's number one. Just be yourself. Be true to yourself.
Dear Evan Hansen became a cultural phenomenon when it first debuted, and now Broadway Stage Collective is bringing the Nevada premiere to life. That means it's time for Backstage in Vegas. Now, Gus, you play the Evan Hansen. So walk me through who your character is in this production.
Absolutely. So Evan Hansen is a senior in high school. He just wants to be like any other kid. But, you know, as high school goes, all the challenges that it poses, he has a little trouble going through it. He has extreme anxiety. His mom makes him see a therapist. He takes medication for his anxiety. So he's already kind of getting that introduction to adulthood already as a kid. One day at school, he is writing a letter, as his therapist suggested that he do. He's writing a letter to himself. Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why. This letter is taken by Connor from him at school. And basically what happens is, unfortunately, Connor does take his own life. And when his parents find that letter, they bring Evan Hansen in and they say, hey, were you friends with our son? And he has a big choice, either to kind of say, no, you know, that's mine, goodbye, or to face the music and own up to this lie that, you know what, to make you feel better, absolutely, I was.
What are you pulling from as an actor? I mean, you said there's those similarities and things of that nature, but there has to be this also lighter air to it too, right? It's not so like, oh my goodness, I have to do this show. There's also a lot to it, I imagine.
Oh, of course, and I mean, my favorite part of the show is all of those little tiny humorous bits, all those little bits that we've made that, you know, because you can't have sadness without happiness. You just can't, it's way too much. So there are plenty of moments where I get to, you know, look at my friends on stage we're acting, but we get to make some really funny moments in a show that's, you know, not always so funny.
Zoe is, she's the sister of Connor Murphy, who is the kid who ends up taking his own life. And so she deals with that grief in a very specific way. Her parents deal with it in opposite ways of each other. And so for her, she's got this, she doesn't want to mourn him. She doesn't want to grieve him because he was always so terrible to her growing up. And so she's got this beautiful arc where she starts to believe the things that Evan is saying, who is telling her family that her brother was a good person, that her brother did do nice things. And she starts to kind of adopt that as her view of her brother. And it helps her in her healing process a lot. And then we see towards the end of the show that isn't actually true. And then she kind of has to re-grieve her brother all over again. So a lot of big emotions with her, a lot of big feelings, but it's been really cool to just kind of get to step inside her thought process. And my dad's actually a family counselor, so he's dealt with a lot of families that have gone through similar things, so he's been a great resource for me.
Throughout the process, Jared is making the buttons because he has his little ulterior motive of selling them for a nominal fee, you know, trying to profit from the Connor project. But it's really cool that I get to make them on stage. We actually are making the buttons that we get to sell for merchandise, and I'm gonna let you take one home too, so you'll get to take one. Okay. So we start with our little metal plate here. We're gonna put that one on, and then you are gonna pick whichever shape you like, whichever one of those you want to put.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of hard not to do.
Right.
The Dear Evan Hansen.
You gotta pick
here.
that one.
Yes.
You gotta pick that one. So we'll put that one right on top there.
Put it here.
You want to make sure it's nice and straight, so that way it's centered for you at the end, and then you'll put that plastic piece on, slide that whole thing over, and you're gonna take this lever and you're gonna push it all the way down. There we go.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh,
then lift it up.
I had to go harder than that.
And then you see it's gone now. It's stuck inside here. So what we're gonna do now is you're gonna take the button,
the back
and you'll
part.
put that right there.
Like this?
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Yep, and then we'll slide it over, and now you're gonna push it down again. You'll push this whole thing down. Great, that was good. That was super strong.
That's
Look
it?
at that. Yep, there you go.
Oh my gosh, I think I
Look at that.
wanna bring a button maker at home.
So Jared is Evan's close family friend, and he very much emphasizes family friend because Jared does not want to let up the bravado that he's too cool for school and Evan's not too cool for school. So he always mentions, we're just family friends, but really they both appreciate each other's friendship. You know, they both need each other and they both rely on each other throughout the show, throughout different things. So.
Any moments you can recall too that have been really, really fun to experience, even just in rehearsals?
Yeah, definitely Sincerely Me. The number Sincerely Me is just a high energy, fun group number. Getting to work with Gus and with Tristan is just an absolute delight, and just the whole team has made it look and feel just so much fun and such a great time.
Tristan, you play the Connor Murphy in Dear Evan Hansen. Tell us who your character is and what you are doing in this production.
Yeah, so Connor Murphy, he is a very complex individual. For those that know the show, he has quite a journey that he goes on. He is, I think, very emotionally connected in some ways. And I think you can see that a lot by the way he interacts with people throughout the show. He very much tends to lash out very quickly or will come to a conclusion before the brain really processes. And so I think it's a very interesting character to play, especially as actors when I think all we're doing is thinking, but it feels almost instinctual, which is very cool.
For audiences coming to see this show, what do you really hope that they take away from this?
I hope that people walking out of it really feel like they can express their emotions, who they are, and how they're feeling better than they did when they walked in.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and turn, 2 and turn, 3 and turn, 4 and turn. Yeah!
Dear Evan Hansen by Broadway Stage Collective is showing now at Summerlin Library and Performing Arts Center. For tickets and additional information, head to dearevanhansen.vegas.